Namaste. My name is Kamala, and today I'm going to share with you a simple routine to get yourself warmed up, get all your energies running and flowing and moving. These exercises will include rotations, joint rotations, self-massage, and some qigong. Okay, techniques, qigong techniques. This practice is intended to be done as a warm-up. So I normally utilize this routine, some version of this routine, as a warm-up for all of my classes. And it can and should be used that way. It can also be used as a standalone, even on a day where you're not going to practice and you just want to mobilize all the fluids, the blood, lymph, and qi in your body for a sense of well-being. So it will remove the stagnation from your body and help with mental clarity and freedom of movement. So let's get started. So the first movement is we're just going to find these two acupressure points right here underneath the clavicle, where the clavicle meets, or the collarbone meets the sternum. This is the kidney 27, or the end of the kidney meridian. We're going to cross our hands using this pointing part of our knuckle, and we're going to tap this point vigorously. The next tap will be right on the sternum for the thymus. This will help boost your immunity. And then the last point will be here on the spleen meridian, spleen 21, right in this point of the ribs between the nipple and the armpit. And just tap there. This is like a jump start. This is like an energetic jump start, these three taps, or the three thumps as they're called. Now placing one hand right on your navel, the other fingers above and below the lips, massage those 3 points. And then hold. This is a hookup, forging a connection between your central and governing meridians. The two large meridians, one which runs up the front of the body, the other up the back, and they meet here at the roof of the mouth. This is also known as the microcosmic orbit. So we're just forging a connection, getting our energies running right at the beginning of practice. Excellent. Now we'll begin with the head, rotating the head. And the other way. Hands come on the shoulders, circling. And then going the other way. Excellent. Taking the two hands, fold the fingers over the thumb and circling the wrists. Going the other way. Excellent. Side bend. Just opening up that side body, turning the navel up towards the sky, reaching. Other way. Excellent. Coming up. And then all that's going to happen is we're going to lie down on the mat. Hugging the knees into the chest, really deepening that hip crease. Letting the shoulders relax on the mat, the jaw relax, tongue is to the palate, eyes are relaxed. And circling the hips. Going the other way. And hugging the knees again. You might find you get a little bit more space this time, feeling the lower back opening on the floor. Then one foot goes to standing, the other leg goes straight up, and I want you to circle the ankle. Nice big circle, feeling the ankle get all juiced up, and then going the other way. Switch. You feel it all through your calf, your shin muscles, tibialis anterior gets fired up. And it's important to work our ankles for total body flexibility. Both legs straight up, and we're going to flex and point our feet. Just kind of flap your feet. And then a little bit of abdominal work just to say hello to the core. All we're going to do is you're going to bend the knees, and we're going to make these little touches with the toe, just like we're marching. But the navel stays back, lower back stays down to the floor. Just little tiny touches. This is not going to be epic, we're just saying hello. Core muscles are important as they integrate the upper to the lower body. And we're going to reverse bicycle. Good, toes come together, knees come apart, and little touches. Navel stays down and back. Great, hug the knees again. Then hands under the knees, rolling forward. And for the transition, if you're able to just simply push yourself forward so you can sit on your heels. So this is an important toe stretch, okay, to sit in this way. If sitting this way is difficult, then here's the modification. I want you to come into a cat, You can do a couple of cat rolls and just take one toe and tuck it. And just see to what degree you can stretch back on that foot. Okay, you want to cultivate this opening of the foot, any amount that you can do. I understand it might be sore, it might be tight, etc. Just see what your range is and know that your body is Gumby. It is moving all the time. You can mold it with your intention. Working toward this posture. Then we'll come to standing. Feet together, hands on the low belly, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. And then we'll take the feet apart. We'll do this swing and tap, knocking on the door of life, qigong. So this pose is more of a self-massage technique and qigong exercise. So the main thing that we're doing is we're tapping a point right here at the lower back, or the kidney. That point is called the Mingmen, or the gate of life. So the most important part of this exercise is to tap this Mingmen with the back of your back hand. Okay? That's number one. Number two is there's a second massage point, and that is right in the front of your hip bone. So the front hand, so throw our arms, just throwing with momentum, and then the hands have to land somewhere. So they're going to land on these massage points. And this move is going to remove any kind of stagnation and get yourself mobilized. Blood, lymph, and qi. Okay? Two fluids and vital energy. All around the waist, the lower back, pelvis, and actually your whole body is affected. So turn to look over the shoulder to make the movement a little bit more intense. Okay, so we'll keep swinging, we'll keep tapping. So this is probably the most important move. If you don't do anything else in your day, okay, no yoga, no nothing, just do this, okay? And if you can do it at the park, all the better. Barefoot. Okay, keep swinging, keep tapping. Now we're just going to change tapping points at the front of the body. Instead of tapping the front of the hip bone, we're now going to tap this area right here, known as the shoulder's nest, which is also the lung meridian, number 1 point, lung 1. So tapping lung 1, tapping Ming Men, turning to look over the shoulder and swing. Excellent. Now, as we come out of this move, we're just going to slowly let it unwind. Just like a top, a spinning top that loses momentum. And then once we've hit the ending of that momentum, then we're going to take it into our hips. We're going to circle our hips. And so note that it's not the torso, it's the pelvis itself that's making the circle. As if your tailbone was able to draw a circle on the floor. Try to make it a nice big round circle. And then going the other way. Perfect. Okay, feet come a little bit wider. All that's going to happen, we're going to turn to the side. So my right foot is in front, my left leg is behind it, and with my left hand, I'm going to begin making these big circles with the shoulder. Shoulder circle number 2. People often have a lot of stress, tension around the neck and shoulder. Up and over the top, and change directions, change sides. Excellent. Turn to the front, and we're just going to hold our energy field. So the knees are bent, the elbows are bent, jaw is soft. We're just feeling the effects of these movements on our body, on our energy. You might be able to detect a slight tingling, buzzing, humming sensation in and around your body. Exhale, reaching up to the sky and pulling that beautiful chi down through your body into the earth. Okay, feet come together. Now I want your feet and legs all the way together as if you were holding a credit card between your knees. Bend the knees and begin to circle here. So it's really important to do the knee warm-up. So it's not actually the knees that are working, it's the quadricep muscles, the leg muscles. And these are essential to warm up to protect our knees. And then go the other way. Excellent. Separate the feet, forward fold. Let your arms hang. Okay, the hand can hang in the crook of the elbow. Just let everything go. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, rolling up. Inhale. Arms circle back and behind. Exhale. Okay, second rotation. Feet are together. And we're going to circle the knees. This time they come out and away from each other. I call this the Charleston. The challenge here is the feet are going to want to come off, especially the inner foot. You want to try to keep that down best you can. And then go the other way. Great. Hanging forward and breathing. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, rolling up the spine. Inhale, arms circle back and behind. Gather chi, gather space. Bring it down into your body. And then feet come together and just holding at the low belly. The last move we'll do in our warm-up sequence is for the waist. So we'll step our feet wide. We'll take our hands up overhead. Actually, first we'll stretch a shoulder to one direction, and then the other. And then grabbing our elbows, we're going to make these big circles with the waist. Three in each direction. You can do more if you like. Great. Open. Turn the toes out. We stabilize all that with a horse stance. Pressing your knees back so they're tracking over the second and third toe. Exhale, press down to the floor. Hands to the low belly. Women will place the right hand first, men the left. And I thank you so much. This is what I have for you today. My basic warm-up sequence, including self-massage and qigong.